3, 2, 1, here we go again. A few months back, in August of 2019, I really wanted to quit social media. I had come to a point in life where I was addicted to Instagram. I would post about how good my life is and constantly compete with everyone else to prove I had a better life without even realizing it. If anyone was working, I was working harder. If anyone was partying, I was partying harder. If anyone was posting something funny, I had to share something funnier. And I was doing this every day, every hour, and I wanted this to stop. In September 2019, I went to Meghalaya, and for close to 2 weeks, I had no internet coverage, and it gave me the time to reflect on what I was doing. And I realized I was spending way less time creating things I really loved, and wasted a lot of my time on these social platforms, and I just left. It was hard, but I went on for 9 months before I got back. I made a new account where I posted my work to help me grow my business. And by mistake, I got logged back into my old account. I wanted to leave again, but Instagram doesn't let you leave unless you spend 7 days on it. And when I got back, there was a lot of discussion on Sushant Singh Rajput, and there was a lot of talk about mental health. I've been through depression myself, and I don't know if I'm completely over it yet, but I see so many people battling depression and anxiety. And I see social media as one of the root causes. And those 7 days back on Instagram made me realize it again. Let me explain. First, let's understand why we are on social media. We live in a digital world, and we create our identities on social media platforms. We come here to get heard, we come here to get noticed, and we keep coming back because our phones keep ringing. When humans lived in caves, we felt stress in hostile situations, like a predator attacking us. And today, each time we get a notification, our brain associates it with the threat of a predator, and we are constantly stressed out. And at the same time, each time we get a like, we get rewarded by dopamine. If you're wondering what dopamine is a chemical in our brain that is often called the pleasure molecule. You feel good when this chemical is released. You get a dose of dopamine when you try something new. But you keep doing it, you'll stop getting the dopamine. Unexpected rewards are one of the causes of a dopamine release. And social media uses this against you. You can never predict the exact engagement you'll get on a post. It's a flawed system that's designed to get you addicted. And each time you get a like, you get a hit of dopamine. But this high doesn't last very long. And you keep wanting that high. And you keep posting more to retain that high. And this gets you hooked. Imagine a pet being trained. If they do something good, they get a treat. They do it more. And when they do something bad, they get punished, training them for a certain behavior. Platforms like Instagram use the psychology of a reward and punishment system. Each like is a reward and each underperforming post is a punishment. And this reward and punishment is at the mercy of an algorithm. Here's the truth. You're not Instagram's customer. The brands who advertise on Instagram and pay money for it are the actual customers. You are the product. You're being sold. Instagram doesn't see you as an individual. It sees you as a target audience. The algorithm doesn't work for you. The algorithm works for big corporations. Imagine, this is the story you posted. These are some other stories. This is an ad, and this is a target audience. Instagram wants the target audience to click on the ad. The algorithm will constantly try to change the placement of this ad to get the maximum amount of people to click on the ad. When the target audience goes from your story to the ad, they click on it. And now, the algorithm will try to make itself better by constantly learning and experimenting. It will try moving it until it reaches a sweet spot from where it can't get any better. At this point, it will try something very random in an attempt to get better. This algorithm will never get perfect because buying products is not an exact math. It's very psychological. But that doesn't mean the algorithm will stop trying. This means some of your posts could perform extremely well, and some others, while they are good, might not perform at all. Not because it wasn't any good, not because your friends and followers stopped liking it, but simply because the algorithm wants to get better. And you, my friend, could be losing your shit because of this. You'll go through senseless rejection and wonder why it happened. Did your friends stop liking you? Did they not care enough? And this can drive you crazy and cause anxiety. As curious humans, you would want to find out why it happened. You're convinced there's a reason why you didn't get enough likes. Something to explain this abnormality. You think you're going to crack the reason, but you won't. Truth be told, there's nothing to explain the abnormality. It was random. But you are just getting more addicted. The algorithm doesn't care about you. The algorithm just wants you to stay addicted with its random rewards and punishments so that you can buy more products. And this happens every second, every day. You keep participating in a competition where there are no winners, and over time it gets harder and harder to leave. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to this. Mob mentality, behavior modification, mass manipulation, isolation, delusional worldviews and fake news being some of them. But I'll save that for another time. So why did I tell you all this? Do I want you to leave social media? Not really, unless you want to. But even if you decide to stay, I just want you to be aware about how all of this works, so that you are not stressed out the next time your post doesn't do as well. Your friends don't hate you, but social media does. And that's all for today. If you liked this video, do consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you soon.